If you're tired of failing your New Year's resolutions every single year, this is the engineered blueprint I use to design my dream life in 2025. This time last year, I was stuck in a teeny tiny apartment with three other roommates in a job that felt like jail, and I had just been diagnosed with depression. Today, I'm in my brand new dream apartment. I just landed my dream job, which doubled my income, and I'm officially off antidepressants. This is how I did it, a step-by-step guide to becoming your dream self in 2026. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. I'm so excited to have you. I love coming on live for my chit chat, get ready with me as we go about my day. And this live stream is so important to me because I gotta tell you, the year of the snake has been transformative for me. And of course, the zodiac does tell us that, but it's not really my thing. I felt like this year I had to completely burn down the person I was in order to become the person I am today. And everyone always tells you that you need to let go of the old version of you before you become someone different. But it can be really painful in the process, kind of destroying your old self. But honestly, I had to make a change. I was so desperately unhappy. It was time for me to do something new. For years, I complained about living with roommates. I was so frustrated. I felt dead broke. I mean, I was. And I wish I could have magically snapped my fingers and changed my life. But the truth is that it is a process of inner work, self-growth, and building the skills I needed for a new life. I'm so grateful that I have my dream job now, but you know what? This time last year, I didn't have the skills required to do that job. So I needed to go through the hard trials of the past year to actually build up the skills to become who I wanted to be. Hi, and welcome to the live stream. Today's chat, as we get ready with me, is all about how to actually achieve your goals in 2026. Because this time last year, I was dead broke living in an apartment with three other roommates. I was in a job that felt like jail, and I had just been diagnosed with depression. I was literally at rock bottom. And now I'm in a new apartment, if you can't tell. I just landed my dream job, which doubled my income, and I'm officially off antidepressants. And I speak online about this to you all the time because I'm so passionate about helping you build your dream life. And I was in such a dark and desperate place. If anything I say online helps you guys, I'm so happy and proud. It really has made me feel so much purpose to be able to help you on your journey. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. We are doing a little get ready with me. This is my favorite thing to do as we talk because it makes it more fun, right? So that's fun. Oh. Anyway, so the first thing that you gotta do if you want your resolutions to actually stick is you have to make a new identity. If you're unhappy in your life now, there is obviously a gap between who you are today and who you have to become in order to manifest your dream life. And I get so frustrated with the manifestation community because it makes it seem like this woo-woo spiritual nonsense thing. I'm an engineer, in case you didn't know. I like scientific strategy. And I was so blessed to grow up in a household where my mom was intimately aware of the psychology that masters our mindset. She's the founder of Whole Being Institute, and her teachings have helped me to completely rewrite my core beliefs so that I can become who I need to be to do what's required to manifest my future. Because that's all manifestation is. It's you slowly becoming her and then doing what's required to build your dream life. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, honestly, a lot of the traditional manifestation stuff drives me crazy. I'm like, we're praying to crystals now? What nonsense. I don't know who's thinking that's going to do anything fun. But the things that really work are changing your identity. If you want to run more, don't write a checklist about it. You need to think of yourself as a runner. You need to see running as a normal thing you do every day. You have to normalize that behavior and integrate it into yourself. Then it's easy to do the thing. Runners just run every day. You don't need to pray to a crystal in order to run a marathon. You have to go do the thing. But there's always resistance in us. Like, if we want to do the thing, we resist and procrastinate because we don't really identify with that future version of ourselves, or we don't think we can have it. So a lot of the resistance I felt was self-doubt, thinking, oh, someone like me can't have their dream job. Oh, someone like me can't feel wealthy and abundant. And that's not true. Like, if you have a big dream, it's in your heart because it's yours to win. You can get it. You just have to believe you're worthy, and then you'll start doing what's required. Hi! Thank you for all the lovely messages. I didn't see some of them, but welcome to live stream, everyone. This is my winter skincare routine as well. I have a skincare channel if you want to learn about that, but I'm really a bad influencer. I always have the products on screen and I forget to tell you about them. That's okay. It's not sponsored. Okay, so identity is number one. And at the core of your identity is your core beliefs. Core beliefs are little stories that run around in your brain. They're repeated thoughts, things you tell yourself again and again and again, and they can help you or they can hurt you. For example, if I have the core belief that I am a lucky woman, that good things always happen to me, that God and the universe take care of me, that people love me and support me, that will be my reality. Because there's something in your brain called the reticular activating system, which handles perception. It's the filter through which you see the world. And when that filter has rose colored glasses, your world looks rosy and wonderful. But if your filter says, nothing good happens to me, I'm always unlucky, I'm always broke, that is going to be your reality. Thank you. Yes, I always get the giggle that people think I'm AI. I'm yapping live to you on the internet. I'm not AI. This is my real skin. Look at her. Oh my God. This is it. I'm coming for it. But I have a skincare channel if you like the glow on camera. I'm 30. This is the glow. Welcome from Ohio. Gotta put sunscreen on. For the glow, gotta put sunscreen on. Thank you. That's so sweet. I hope everyone has so many wonderful New Year's plans. I love this time of year. I don't set resolutions because I think they don't work. Building your dream life is a year-round activity, not just during New Year's. Hi, welcome. You're my best friend too. Actually, fun story. I started live streaming when I was feeling really depressed because I was lonely and I wanted to build a community on YouTube, but me being a YouTuber meant I was filming alone, I was editing alone, I was uploading alone. And I love being able to talk to everyone and kind of build a community with you. Tonight I have fun plans, very low key. I'm going to my friend's house. We're going to order takeout and watch a movie. How fun, right? Yeah, I'm not a big party person. Very low key, relaxed. I think I have energy on camera, but my default setting is reading a book on the couch. Speaking of which, I just picked up a new one. Do you guys like books? I like me some romance and fairy books. This is my new book. That's what I will be reading for the new year. We'll see. I just finished the Twisted Love series. It was pretty good. Hi, Rob. Welcome to a live stream. Everyone is eating grapes for New Year's. I think this is woo-woo juju nonsense. But you know what? I mean, I like cherries, so if that counts, works for me. I like them way better. Let's get to my makeup. It's going to be light makeup today because Allie is a very, very relaxed, casual person. Thank you. That was a cherry. I made a joke about the people eating grapes on New Year's. Is that a real thing? Does that do anything? But I don't like grapes, so I don't know if berries count. I'm just gonna say berries count because I like them more. Oh, fun! That's so sweet of you, Rob. Thank you. Okay. Next, I do have a free digital journal for everyone if you want to use that for your journaling manifestation stuff. But I had some journal prompts that I just wanted to walk through with you in case you don't want to download that. I always have my journal. And this is the Emily Lee journal, also not sponsored, but sponsor my channel if you want to send me free stuff. I think these are the cutest ever. Hi, Mega. This is a little book. How fun! Yay! But I was watching a podcast and this wonderful journal prompt came up, and it was, if my life were a movie, what would the audience be yelling at me to do that I'm not seeing myself? And I found this so fascinating because it immediately kind of sheds light on the thing that you're not doing or that you're avoiding. So I had a lot of fun with that. And comical, the thing I came up for myself is that I should leave my house because I can be such a recluse. I can be all in my room doing my editing by myself. I work from home, so I cannot see people for days on end. I need to make an effort to be social. Hi, welcome to the live stream, everyone. Oh, I love that tradition. Does anyone know where the grapes tradition comes from? I think it has it could be cool, but for the record, I don't think it's going to magically bring your manifestations to light. I think that comes from rewriting your core beliefs, doing what's required to build your dream life, and becoming her. And that's what we talk about on this channel. So once you realize you have these negative core beliefs in your mind that are holding you back, you have to actively rewrite them to create more up-leveled core beliefs that help empower you to become the dream version of yourself. And that is what my digital journal does. So go get it for free in the description box. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm feeling very gay today. So happy, so happy. Okay, let's get to my makeup because every time I start yapping, I forget to do stuff. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Fun fact, if you put chapstick under your eyes, it's a wonderful primer for your concealer here. Obviously, I learned this from a TikTok person because I am not a makeup channel, but you know what? We have fun, and that's all that counts. I don't know what the hot tub is. I don't have one. It is a shame. Hi, thank you. I'm so glad you're enjoying the live stream. I have lemon loaf tea today. I also designed these mugs. When you guys join as new clients, I give them all away in your your new client package. I agree. My apartment building does have a pool, but it's too cold. I live in New England. It was frigid this week. Dearest Armani Beauty, please, please, please restock this. This primer I have been using for years and they just discontinued it. I'm heartbroken. We got to work on it. So today I'm going to be wearing sweatpants and pajamas to my friend's house because we're just watching TV. Right now, I'm wearing my robe. I always wear my robe as we live stream and I get ready for the day. Do you think white's another one of those colors that are good for New Year's? I know green is good, gold, silver is good. I live close to Boston. Yeah. The wind chill was ridiculous. It was 7 degrees outside or something. I was inside. I was not outside. All right. We have to get back to next. The most shocking journal prompt I've been working on recently is, if my 80-year-old self was watching my life, what would they be telling me to do? What would they be proud of me of doing, and what would they be frustrated with me for doing? And that really shed light on how I can take better care of myself, because my 80-year-old self would be very upset that I doom scroll Instagram instead of going to sleep. They'd be very upset that I'm eating too much sugar. They'd be very upset that I work too hard and I don't spend as much time with friends and family as I should. Sorry. And it just kind of put light on the things that were important, you know? I don't know if Armani's going to release a replacement, but please, everyone email them. I'm obsessed and I don't know what to do. I got this primer from Barbie Brown. I don't like it as much. It's okay. It's a primer, but it's nothing special. And I just found the Armani one so easy. It just worked well with my foundation. Oh, you're from West Virginia. That's fun. So my cousin, he lives in Virginia. He lives in Nashville, though. My family is very spread out. I have family in Texas, in New York, Tennessee. Yeah, so now we cover up my pores that were so graciously gifted to me from my mother. We love you, Megan. Sometimes Megan's on live stream. Not today. That's okay. Thank you, Michael. That's nice of you. Actually, my eyes are my favorite feature, and then my nose. I think she's so cute. Yeah, I think she's so cute. My brother has an even cuter nose. She's like really, really tiny. Happy New Year's! Oh my goodness, you work at NASA? Congratulations, that's so fun. What do you do at NASA? Ooh, do you like make rockets or like look at the stars? Oh, that's so fun. I'm also a nerd. I'm an engineer. I went to school to study math and science because I thought numbers were a good time. A moon rock? Like, what's the difference between a meteorite and an asteroid? Do we know? I don't know. I don't know that much about stars. La, la, la. Thank you. I have a skincare channel if you want all my skincare tips, and I typically post them on Instagram as well. I don't understand Instagram, everybody. I feel like I'm fighting for my life to get views on Instagram, whereas like if I post something on YouTube, I have a pretty good idea of like if it's gonna do well or not. I moved my curtain. Now you can see me. But with Instagram, like the most nonsense stuff does well. And like when I try, it doesn't necessarily do better. Like, I don't know. Someone tell me the secret. Oh, thank you. I recently have been doing a lot of live streaming because I'm finding it fun. But on this channel, we do talk about how to become the best version of yourself and engineer your dream life. So, welcome to our family. Okay, primer done, and you want to let it kind of sink in a teeny bit before you go in with your concealer. I learned that from the girls on TikTok too. They teach me everything. Thank you, Natalie. I'm so like so sweet when you guys are nice. The comment section is sometimes really wholesome and nice, and sometimes a little odd. So I love when you guys are really supportive in the process. Oh, all right, let's get to our next journal prompt to think about our reflection for the new year because I don't do New Year's resolutions. I do make sure that I take this time to reflect and kind of put myself in the right foot for the new year. So, what do we have? This one's so powerful. So, every time I think about changing something in my life, becoming better, there's this tendency to add things in. But actually, I think it's helpful in this time to think about what you can take away, what negative things you can take from your life in order to make space for the person you want to be. So if you want to like add all these new habits into your life, they're not just going to magically happen. Like you already probably have a full plate. You have to sacrifice something you're doing already in order to make space for that new thing. And that's just kind of, makes sense logically, but you have to emotionally be ready to let go if you want to grow into a new version of yourself. Oh, fun. My cousin's from Texas. Okay. I typically do a really light wash of foundation and then I go in and contour and then I do the rest. One of my favorite things to do this time of year is to order a new planner. Thank you. Thank you, Philly. I use my planner for self-encouragement for my goals. Instead of using my planner to kind of think about what I have to do, I use my planner to keep track of when I did something that helps me achieve my goals. So if I went to the gym, if I ate healthy food, if I called my friends, if I did something that helps build the future version of myself, then I actually write it in the planner and I give myself a little sticker. I reward myself like I'm a third grader. I mean, it works. Your brain responds the same way. Like you don't outgrow positive reinforcement. So any way you can do that for yourself, I highly recommend. Thank you. Is your name Thanos? Like the guy from the Avengers movie? Thanks. So I did a whole video on my hair care system on my Glow Up channel. That's Emily.Raskett. So if you want to learn like this is all my real hair. If you want to know how I grew my hair out that long, definitely go to that channel. What is a Kevin Bacon nose? I think my nose is so cute. I missed someone's comment. I am also in my self-improvement area. I am always in my self-improvement area though, to be fair, because I'm obsessed. Like, you don't make hundreds of YouTube videos without being obsessed, guys. And that's the secret. If you want to create content, you better be obsessed with it because it takes a while to get good enough at it. Hi, Ava. I'm 30. I just turned 30 this year. So I guess I'm 30 and a half now. And I don't know, life has gotten more fun. It's gotten more enjoyable, like lighter as I've grown older. I think as we get older, we develop the skills to kind of navigate through adversity better. And I've grown so much in my personal confidence. And it generally took, I don't know, like 30 years to look at myself and say, I love the person I've become. Like, I really love taking care of her. Because I struggled a lot when I was younger with insecurity and not feeling enough and self-doubt. And I wish I could tell my younger self that, like, you don't have to prove yourself to be loved. The right people see you and they want to be in your life. Hi! I don't cover my nose. Sometimes I contour when I'm in the mood, but like, Thank you. Oh, yo, my teeth. I've had braces twice. You're damn straight. I have big teeth. And I had braces. They didn't do a very good job. And then I had to have Invisalign again. Lol. Okay, so this is how I make my forehead look smaller. Says the people of TikTok who teach me how to do my makeup. There's also a mirror over here if you're curious. Thank you. I appreciate that, David. Yeah, that's how I have a skincare channel. Like, I was making all this manifestation content, and then everyone kept commenting on my skin. I was like, oh, I should probably make skincare videos. Now I do. Emily.Raskett, The Science of Self-Care. Go learn all my secrets. We don't gatekeep. Yeah, the teeth are beautiful now, but like when I was little, they were like out of my mouth, if that makes sense. Like my brother was born with perfect teeth. Like, oh my goodness. I was not. So like mine were super crooked. I'm from the US. It's really common in the US to have like braces and Invisalign. So it was just kind of expected that when I was a teenager, I'd get it. And it really, really helped. I always recommend Invisalign for people because it was a lot less traumatic than having braces. It was the year of the snake too. Did you guys know that? Now it's the year of the horse. The next year is the year of the horse, but last year was the year of the snake, which is very fitting for like shedding your old identity, becoming a new version of yourself. Oh. Horse skiing next year, maybe. Does anyone take that zodiac stuff seriously? I don't. I mean, I think it's nonsense, but yeah, I know the Stray Kids. I'm not a huge music person, but I do know who they are. So later today, I'm going to my friend Allie's house. We are gonna have like a cozy girls' night in. I'm not a big party person on New Year's, but it's fun to just spend some time with friends and kind of unwind, catch up. One of my favorite things to do in the new year is actually make a letter to the universe. So I believe in God, I'm Catholic. So when I do my prayers, I always write them in my journal like, Dear God, blah, 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 blah. I'm so happy and grateful that all these things happened. Also, please bring in these things. And that always helps me stay in a really positive, open, abundant mindset. And this year, I find it so helpful to physically write a letter and then send it in the mail because it's this process of letting go and putting your desires out into the world. Obviously, none of the letters get delivered because, like, the Silver City is like not a place the Postal Service is aware of, but it helps me, helps me feel better. Yes, I do. I think prayer is a core part of my manifestation process, and it's always talked about on the channel because I think the process of surrendering to the process, surrendering to the course of life, having faith that things will work out for you, having faith that the universe is working in your favor is essential if you want to build your dream life. If you still think that you can control other people and that you are the master of the universe, you're sorely mistaken and you're going to cause yourself a ton of pain. Thank you, Emmy. So my name's Emily, fun facts. That's pretty close to my name. When I watch myself after the recording, I learn all my tics. I say fun facts all the time. Like, I don't know why. Okay, concealer. Concealer's next. And where's my beauty blender run up to? Here she is. Okay. Fatima, like the saint. Hi. Hi, nice to meet you, kind of. Not really, because we're on live stream, but it is what it is. I do the same kind of concealer method every single time. I try to bring my nose in a little bit like this and then fill in the lovely holes next to my nose that have happened with age. And then I do the triangle of light on my forehead, which some beauty queen told me that I was supposed to do. Does it do anything? It is unclear. Thank you. That's so sweet. So I turned 30 this year, and I think generally speaking, the changes in my face I've noticed the most is that there's volume loss right here. So I do try to help that a little bit with concealer, but it's a little frustrating because what is one supposed to do about that? I don't know. We'll have to have more skincare experts on my channel so we can learn. Hi. Honestly, I get Megan Fox a lot. I get Megan Fox and then another dark-haired actress. I think it's my hair. I'm very pale, but I do still have dark hair. I think that's it. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Today we are talking about how to make resolutions actually stick in the new year, and it has nothing to do with grapes under the table. That's absolute nonsense. If you think manifestation is still doing all of these nonsense little habits that are supposed to magically get your dreams come true, that's not going to happen. The thing that actually builds your future life is you. One step at a time, you become the person who can have the life that you want. You do what's required to build your dream life. And I know that seems less sexy than, oh, magic happened and my dream job came. But that's reality. I'm not here to lie to you guys. I don't get paid by brands to tell you you can change your life in 5 days. No one pays me for that. I do this for free, for fun. I'm here to help you guys. So if I could tell my younger self anything, it's the process of building your dream self could take longer than you want, but it is worth it to keep walking towards that dream future. Hi, welcome to the live stream. I always have to go back in with a little concealer brush because I find it hard with the big beauty blender to get into the corners of my eyes. I am manifest. That is really funny. Or maybe a man of fete. Party is fete in French. Bye. Thank you for joining us. We have a few other fun things to do on live stream after my makeup, but that might make it take a bit long. I'm gonna put together a compliment cake to share with you guys. I'm probably gonna make that into a short, but I'm gonna be putting all of the things in the cake that I've done this year. This year has been so transformative for me. The year of the snake has been incredible. I got a new apartment, I got a new job, I finally am off antidepressants. I'm feeling happy and a lot of purpose in life, and it's magical. So I don't do resolutions. I think the process becoming your dream self is a year-round endeavor. And I always tell people that on the channel that you're not going to have this motivation forever. You have to find a bigger why as to why you want to create your dream life instead of I need a resolution. The things I'm working towards in this year are the same that I've been working towards the previous year. I love my eyes so much, everybody. Someone told me I had snake eyes too. Snake, vampire eyes. I don't know. I think they're cute. Hi, James. Welcome to the live stream. I gotta do my powder now. That's next. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing when I'm yapping. I get really into it, and then I realize, oh, I actually have to do something instead of just talk to you endlessly. I just have a little bit of coverage back on my hand, so I'm trying to rub that in. My hair is a menace. She likes to stick to me whenever I do this. Okay, one of the other activities I honestly do this year, even though this is more kind of woo-woo spiritual practices, is I do make a vision board. Not because I think the vision board is gonna magically like help me manifest faster. I make the vision board to kind of give me a little bit of emotional up boost. That's so funny. I'm an engineer. I graduated from one of the top universities in the country, and I worked to design blueprints for over a decade. So there's plenty of brain cells up here. The internet is just too serious. We gotta have a little fun. Where am I traveling? So I don't have anything particular in mind. I really want to go somewhere warmer though because it was so cold this week. Everybody, it was like 7 degrees outside. Okay, now we're on to powder. I got distracted again. La, la, la. Okay, this is my favorite powder at the moment, the Sigma powder. All of my makeup recommendations probably come from the same person, Tati. Hi, Megan. My mother's name is Megan. I love that. I sometimes call her Trapunta. I sometimes call her Mommy. I sometimes call her Megan when I'm angry. Oh, okay. I don't really get angry at her. I mean, I'm just being playful. Alrighty. I got my eyebrows laminated. I don't know if I like it. I think it looks a little aggressive. Thank you. I so appreciate that. I kind of let it sit after we've done the corners of my nose. I kind of let it sit for a little bit. Does that do anything? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Get some little powder in here. I hope everyone is so excited for the new year. It's such a great time to have like a fresh new start. Alrighty. Next thing that I want to talk to you guys is about gratitude. So as you know, my mom, she owns a psychology company called Whole Being Institute. All of the psychology stuff I tell you about is from her teachings, helping you to become the best version of yourself. And gratitude is the core teaching of her practice because it helps your mind stay open and optimistic. And that is really the secret to manifesting my dream life is believing that everything I want in the universe can be mine if I just walk towards that goal. But if I'm thinking nothing good is ever happening to me, then nothing ever good will. So part of my prayer practice, I'm Catholic, is to write in my journal like a letter to God saying, "Dear God, I'm so happy and grateful that you provided all these things for me." And that really, really helps me. Oh. Hi, welcome Megan from Michigan. That's so fun. My brother used to live in Chicago. It's kind of close, you know? What's my favorite food to eat? Dumplings. I love, love, love most Asian food. So dumplings, ramen, sushi, even Indian food. That's still Asian food, obviously, but. I am 5'3". I've done really well, everyone. My grandmother was not even 5 feet tall, and you know, I'm still tiny, but not as tiny as she was. Okay, so gratitude practices, we did vision boards. Let's see, I had another journal prompt to go through with everyone. These are the Emily Lee journals. I love them. She's not sponsoring this, but you know, that's how you know I actually enjoy the thing. Okay, the next thing we want to talk about is negative thought patterns. We talked a little bit about your core beliefs earlier in the live stream, but I just wanted to hammer this home that if you have negative thought patterns, running your brain that are unhelpful, that have been causing you havoc in 2025. It's time to let go of them and move on. Yes, I'm a certified shorty. I do think that's been a nickname once or twice. Blush is one of my favorite products. I always over blush, but that's okay because it looks cute. There we go. This is a new blush I find. This is the Ambient Lighting Powder from Hourglass in Mood Exposure. I'm very pale. I don't look very pale on camera, but in real life, I'm quite pale. So I always have to find a blush that's, helpful for that, not too aggressive. Thank you. All right, let's see. Today was already giving New Year's energy. I went to the gym today. I went to Pilates class, and now I'm talking to you guys, and then I'm gonna go see my friends. So there's already a good start to the day. Yeah, I really get stuck in the I'm not enough feedback loop. So whenever I read comments that put me down or kind of assume that whenever I read things that put me down, it kind of re-triggers that. And I always have to remind myself that I have to validate myself and I have to be the one to say that I'm enough and I'm worthy. And that's the biggest negative loop that runs in my brain. Thank you. I don't look pale on camera, but I promise you I'm pale in real life. So that's why that's why I have the lightest foundation I can buy. Hi, Fran. Everyone, sometimes if your username is not the same as your name, it's hard for me to tell. So if I accidentally call you by username and not your actual name, please check me. Okay, I think that's good. Sometimes I find it hard to get the blush even, but we're not a makeup channel, so it's not that deep. All right, next I have a highlighter next that I love, 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 love. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. A lot of my makeup is from Charlotte Tilbury because whoever is in control of the packaging deserves a raise. Everything is cute. It's all in these rose gold packets. It's adorable. It's all looking beautiful on my vanity. Ugh, I really, really need a better chapstick system though because my lips are like the Sahara because it's so cold outside. Yeah, well, the thing is I'm Russian and Polish, so it would make no sense if I was tan anyways. Okay, here we go. Let's get the highlighter on. I always do the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, and then my cupid's bow right here. Nice. I hope that everyone has a great new year. I'd love to hear everyone's resolutions in the comments box below. Maybe not resolutions, but goals you're working towards that you're gonna kind of recommit yourself. Hi, Gabby. Welcome to the live stream. It's nice to see you. Let's see. I gotta do my eyes now. This $9 eyeshadow pot is one of my most used products. I've used it for years and years and years. Okay. I want to talk to you guys about a more serious topic. So if you've been watching from the beginning, you know that this year has been very transformative for me. This time last year, I was diagnosed with depression. I was in a job that felt like jail, and I was broke living with 3 other roommates. The thing that helped me more than anything else climbing out of that darkness was that I can do hard things. I can do what's required to build my dream life. Not what I think I have to do. I can do what is required, which is sometimes much more than you think. You sometimes have to apply to 10 times the amount of jobs you think in order to get the job that you want. You sometimes have to post 10 times online more than you thought you would have to in order to actually get a video that resonates with people. And I don't want you guys to shed away from your dreams just because you don't want to put in the work. Because this isn't magic. This is not, I'm going to pray on a crystal and my life is going to change. This is you step by step building your dream life. And the longer you spend building that foundation, the stronger your life is going to be in the future. So I'm actually from the US. I grew up pretty close to Boston, but I live in Rhode Island now. So I'm in the ocean state, which is fun during the summer, but during the rest of the year, it can be a little bit of a drag because there's not a whole lot going on in terms of beachy things during the summer. I mean, during the winter. Hi, welcome to the live stream. I'm so excited for the new year. It's such a good new start. Yeah, honest to God, like, I kind of wish I moved back with my parents. That would have been better. Like, I lived with my parents during COVID, and it was such a good time for me, but the job I had was, like, in a whole 'nother state, so I couldn't keep living with them, and it was just so expensive living in the city, so I had to live with the other roommates just to be able to, like, be in the nicer neighborhood. And, like I said, we do what is required, and that allowed me to save up a ton of money so that I could actually have the freedom I have now. So that short-term sacrifice built me having the dream life I have now. Oh, I know, that's such a good thing to say. Was Nola's creation. Yeah, it's really hard, especially online, to push past the negative things people say about you, but you just have to validate yourself. If you have friends who are not supporting you, if you have family that aren't supporting your dreams, that's fine. It doesn't matter. You need to be the person who supports your dream life. Oh, hi, Bill. We're in oh, England. I thought it said New England at first. We're on different sides of the pond, sir. I've actually never been to England. I've been to quite a few countries in Europe, but never the English speaking one. But eu posso falar português, so at least when I'm in Portugal, I can understand people a little bit. Uh, I have no opinion. I have no idea who Lorena is. Thank you, Shelby. Welcome to the live stream. So nice. Isn't that so pretty? It's just really like natural light diffused. I should come. It's on my list. So I'd love to go see like the Palace in London and to see, I think it's Notting Hill. There's a movie on Notting Hill with Julia Roberts that I've watched. I've watched the rom-com and now I want to go. It's good advertising. I have lemon loaf tea today, by the way. All right, let's do a little sparkle eyes for New Year's. Oh, how fun. Again, Charlotte Tilbury palettes, so beautiful. This one is called the Exaggerize. I don't know, it's sparkly. Yeah, I would love to go to the UK. I would love to go to Germany and Poland. I have a lot of places on my wish list. It just takes so long to get everywhere. Like, I have so many places in this world I want to see, just one step at a time. Thank you, Melissa. That's so sweet. Today we're talking about making sure we set resolutions that actually stick, meaning creating a new identity that is the person who can do everything you want on your vision board. So I love basically any restaurant that sells sushi and dumplings. Oh, that's cool. Where else should I go if I visit London? Like, I think definitely I should go to the museum. People say that's always a good place to go. I love museums, especially art museums. I probably should like science museums because I'm an engineer, but it's sometimes less exciting. Except in Houston in the US, they have a space museum. That is super cool. Super cool. I always like to put the sparkle shade like here and in my inner corner. So that's what I'm gonna do. Pretty. Oh, the Shard is such a beautiful building. I actually have my concentration in structural design, so I thought I was going to be doing the blueprints for skyscrapers. And then when I started working, I realized, oh my God, structural design is so boring. And I decided to go to a different field in engineering. I live in the US in like New England. It's Rhode Island. It's kind of like the northeastern part of the US. Yeah, I love doing this because it just kind of opens my eyes a little bit. I haven't been wearing mascara a lot recently because I've been finding my eye makeup to be softer without it. Ooh, let me help me manifest that, and actually help me manifest getting 1,000,000 subscribers. Wouldn't that be so fun? I do actually have a gold play button on my vision board, but I need to post more, like, long form videos. I haven't been posting as many long form videos because I have been starting a skincare channel. If you wanna know how you get glowing skin in your 30s, go watch my skincare channel. It's Emily.Raskett, The Science of Self-Care. Mhm. A Korean boy band. I don't listen to a lot of K-pop. I like Blackpink and the girls from that band, but I don't listen to a lot of it now. Thank you. I like to do my makeup like my skin but better, if that makes sense. Yeah, the glowy, warm. I don't want it to look like I have like oodles and oodles on my face, just like warmer, glowy, you know. Where is my my eyebrow thing. I got my eyebrows laminated. They look a little odd to me. I don't know if I like it. But oh, thank you. So I think I'm just gonna wear something relaxed for New Year's Eve because I'm just going to my friend's house. We're just gonna be watching a movie and getting takeout, so nothing fancy. I think I do try to wear something sparkly and more fun if I'm going to a party, but not if it's just, hanging around a friend's house. My friend is very relaxed, very low key, very casual, so there's no need to dress up to go to her house. Like, I might as well wear pajamas, be fine. Ooh, I've seen pictures of the London Eye. That's the big Ferris wheel that you guys have, right? That's better. Yeah. Nice, nice. Does anyone know where the grape tradition resonates from on New Year's? I'm always really curious about what people do in different countries to celebrate New Year's. Like, I'm a little bit of a superstitious person, but I don't think that, like, magically my dream life is gonna happen because I ate grapes under the table. Like, nonsense. Oh, it's fun. Thanks. I actually made the mug. So when you go sign up for my classes, I do life coaching, I do one-on-one programs. New students in my life coaching program, they get my mug. This is morning affirmations and some like other free fun stuff for you guys when you sign up to join. Do 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 do. All right, I'm feeling like that looks pretty good. I think I might do a little mascara today. I haven't worn mascara in a long time. But I always use this one from Tarte because it stays on forever. I always get a little bit of fallout here and here, but if I use a waterproof, it doesn't bleed anywhere. Thank you. I try to be really nice. Like, there's so much cruelty on the internet. I try to make the community here just be very nice and wholesome. If you guys ever see mean comments come in, you'll see me like put them in timeout and block them because there's a lot of young women in my audience, and I want this to be like a really supportive community for everyone. Oh, we're gonna talk about books. Everyone knows I love talking about books. So, this is the one I just picked up, The Cruel Prince. I'm so excited. So, this is a high fantasy novel. Like, it's fairies, magic, and nonsense. Like, no one's learning nothing from that. I also am in the middle of the Twisted series. So, this is number 3 in the Twisted series. I think the other books are in the other room. But this one is like a separate couple. Every book in this series is a separate couple. I liked the second book the best. That was about like a princess and her bodyguard. It, honest to God, it felt like the Princess Diaries. I was the target audience because the Princess Diaries used to be my favorite thing. So it was like the Princess Diaries, but in real life. Anyways, these are fun. They're not my favorite. I prefer fantasy to these like fluffy nonsense romance books. They make you smile, they're fun, they're nothing special, but I read because I have trouble falling asleep at night. So I always kind of read a few chapters before I go to bed for. Really? Which was your favorite in the Twisted Love series? Let me know. I'm never sure if people want to like hear about books on the channel because I made a few videos about books and like not a lot of people watch them. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is like burgundy. I'm trying to see if I have anything with it. So purpley red. My second favorite colors are blue and pink. Oh, here we go. So this like dark pinky. Actually, it just looks magenta on camera, but burgundy is my favorite color. And then after that, blue and light pink. The second one was my favorite too. I loved it. Oh my God. Mr. Larson, you make me blush. In all seriousness though, there is a direct correlation between like how overprotective a male protagonist is and how much I like him. I also really love the Sarah J. Maas books, and I love, love, love basically anything fantasy. So George R. R. Martin, love that. This is I started reading this series from her. I don't like it as much. Like I'm finding it boring. Hi, welcome to live stream, Nicole. We're like in the middle of my get ready with me, but someone asked about my book, so show and tell. I don't like it. Don't recommend. I like the Twisted series better. I'm gonna wear my hair like this. I wear my hair in braids a lot just because I think it looks really cute. Another like author I love. Oh my God, I have books everywhere. Like if you were confused about me being a nerd, don't be confused anymore. This series, I think this is just standalone actually, sorry. So Neil Gaiman is one of the best storytellers, I think, of all time. He wrote American Gods. He also wrote The Sandman. And those are on Netflix if you like to watch TV. But oh my God, his books are incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. They pull you into the story, and his world building makes everything feel so real. Amazing. So that's the reading list now. I always read because I have trouble falling asleep and helps my brain shut up and kind of, enjoy sleeping. Anywho, so mascara time. Oh, thank you. Well, someone was saying I had no brain cells earlier, and I'm like, sir, go away. Like, you know what you're talking about. I get such a kick out of like the negative comments sometimes. I wish I could tell my younger self that like the things people say about you are not usually about you, like they're about them. Everyone is seeing you through their own perspective. So the version of you that they see isn't the whole you. It's just a tiny bit that they see through their own lens, which they see the world. And you just have to take what they say and say, like, thanks for sharing. Okay, that's not what I think. How's that look? That's cute. Cute. I do a little bit on my bottom too, just because I think that gives me cute little doll eyes. No, I'm not. There we go. And let's get a little bit of lip gloss on because my lips are like the Sahara Desert. Oh, I live in New England. It is so cold here. Okay, so my favorite lip gloss are these ones from Charlotte Tilbury. They feel like they're kind of melted lipsticks, which I wear lipstick a lot, except during the winter because it's so dry. Like if I was to wear a lipstick, just like the life would get sucked out of my lips. So I wear these, and then my recent discovery that I'm obsessed with are these lip stains from Dior. Give me a sec, I'll show it to you. See, it's like hydrating. There's good color in it, it's good pigmentation. But what I wear most of the time, especially in winter, hi. Yes, I do get ready every day. You have a date with destiny. Do not wear sweatpants out to the grocery store. It's not cute. No, I'm not in college. I'm 30. I've actually worked as an engineer for over a decade. And yeah, so not in college. Ooh, so that's really interesting. If you want to go through more like the process of how to go to school in the US, like definitely fill out the form in my description box. That's like a really big subject for me to go on live stream. But apparently there's like a series of tests you have to do, and then you apply, and then you can like go through the process. A lot of schools you have to interview with in person, but that's generally the process. But it's like more in depth. I can't explain it all on live stream. Hi, Megan. I remember you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, people tell me all the time I have very youthful energy. I think that's because like I try to keep life fun and like enjoy the process. I try not to let things bug me down. But these are my favorite lip stains. These are from Dior. And, like, you don't need an expensive lip stain. I just happened to buy these, and I got one, and I had to get the other. And this is what they look like. Let me just swatch them for you. So the nice thing about these is that they stay on forever, but they're also moisturizing. So I hate all makeup products that basically suck the life out of my skin, so I need moisture. So those are my favorite ones, and I can wear this and then put chapstick on top of it, and it's moisturizing, which is good. So I hope everyone enjoyed the live stream. This is one of our longest yet. I've been yapping up a storm. Everyone have a wonderful New Year's. I hope that your New Year is filled with love and light and all the fluffy nonsense. Bye-bye.